Alright, this is the Doombringer V4, or the Bingo V4, however you want to look at it. I guess the Bullseye V4 at the end of the day. Now, I don't want to hang around too much, I'm going to jump straight into it. For weapons, obviously the Doombringer and the Bingo. Optionally, another offhand you could go for is the Wildfire. On the Wildfire, for the calibration, we're running Precision style double weak spots. For the accessories, Camouflage Sup, Compact Reflex, Integrated Laser, Extended Pistol Mag, Tungsten Ammo. Obviously, you would go Legendary when you're in a war. For mods on both the Deagle and the Sniper, you want Vulnerability Amplifier with Weak Spot on it. For the Shotgun, you want a Vulnerability Amplifier with crit damage preferably. Obviously you would want weapon damage as a substat, but the rolls are very hard to get on vulnerability, so we deal with what we get. For the calibration blueprint on the shotgun, we're running lightweight style, crit and weak spot. You could also go double crit or double weak spot, as the Doombringer scales evenly with both weak spot or crit, so that is up to you entirely. Now the Bingo on the other hand obviously is the rapid style double weak spots. Nothing can go wrong there. Melee weapon, you can run whatever you want. However, I'm going to mention here, Katana allows you to do a new movement tech I found about a week and a half ago called the homing dodge. Now the homing dodge actually uses the locking of the katana to give you a boosted dodge. You're seeing the clips on screen right now. To do this, all you need is a katana. You need to jump tackle an enemy with the lock on and then dodge when you're mid-air, and you will get an extended lunge. It is very powerful and I love using it, especially when I'm speedrunning. Other than that, whatever melee weapon you want works fine. I don't even have it leveled up. I don't have any mods on it even. Well, I do, it's some random mod. Now for the armor, we're running the 2-piece Renegade and the 3-piece Bastille. 3-piece Bastille set bonus, personally, for me as a sniper, I enjoy more than the Renegade Savior combo. There is that alternative here. If you are going full aggro with the Doombringer, I recommend 3-piece Savior, 2-piece Renegade. However, if you are a enjoyer of sniping, 3-piece Bastille, 2-piece Renegade is probably the set for you. And if you're a PvE enjoyer purely, if you just do PvE, I would highly recommend a 4-piece Renegade and 2-piece Bastille. So you get that reload speed bonus and the HP weapon damage bonus alongside the 4-piece Renegade bonus. 4-piece Renegade bonus and 3-piece set bonus for Renegade give you increased weak spot damage stacks. This isn't good in PvP, but this is fantastic for bosses in PvE. Now for all of our mods on our armor, we're running the Precise Strike on the helmets here. Weak spot weapon damage substat. I've got pretty bad rolls with this. This is the best I got out of 30 controllers. For a mask, we're running a Targeted Strike with a weak spot substat and a mag cap. As you'll notice, this mod is specifically tailored to the shotgun, giving us our bullet back when we use lightweight style. As if you didn't know, running lightweight style actually removes that second bullet from our mag because it reduces our mag capacity by 30%. So to get that bullet back that we got taken away, we have to run a mag cap substat. 7% is all you need to get that bullet back on any substat. Alongside that, again, this is an exclusive to if you're running the shotgun. If you're running the Wildfire and the Bingo only, you would want to go for something called Most Wanted. Most Wanted gives you attack, which is just increased damage that stacks every time you hit, basically. Next to that, we are running, obviously, on the gloves, the weak spot damage boost. Don't run crit with the Bingo. That doesn't make sense. What the fuck? On the boots, slow and steady weak spot and weapon damage. You can also run the mod that gives you increased 20% damage when out of combat for 4 seconds. They both give 20% damage bonuses. It's whatever one you prefer, whatever one you have better substats on at the end of the day. As you can see on this one, I have reload speed bonus. This is another thing I'm going to mention. So after looking at both the weak spot and weapon damage substat, the third ideal substat you're looking at on this build is reload speed bonus. This is obviously going to be a game changer when you're running the shotgun especially, but also helps with the deagle and especially the sniper with its slow reload speed. So if you are getting really lucky and if you have a lot of controllers to burn, ideally a legendary weak spot and a blue weapon damage with a legendary or purple reload speed bonus is going to be a pretty solid role for you to have in your build, especially on all your armor. That is going to help you immensely with the shotgun. Now for the chest, we are actually switching it up. So in my past video I said blue weak spot. We're actually switching to blue munitions. For some reason weapon damage scales better on the chest than the weak spot. I'm not sure why, but on your chest again you want to run a munitions amplifier weak spot substats. Preferably you can actually try and get another weapon damage substat in that head damage reduction slot. That's going to be a pretty hard roll. Again, you're doing those Iron River chest runs to get these mods, or you're using controllers in Silo Sigma, which I don't recommend. That's normal mode, by the way. So again, make sure you're doing your Iron River gear and weapon chest runs to get your best chance at blue mods. On our pants here, we're running 3 Strikes Precision. 3 Strikes Precision is actually one of the mods that has changed since the last video, and this mod gives us an extra 50% weak spot damage for the first 3 hits after the magazine. So this is like really strong for the shotgun specifically, and is why I highly recommend using it. It's also pretty nice for the sniper as well, but yeah, this is a really nice mod to have. And if you're running exclusively the sniper and deagle, you can run Unstoppable. Unstoppable is just extra damage when you're further away. This is probably the better mod if you are again playing that double range, but if you're playing like me with the shotgun and sniper, you're going to get more out of running 3 strikes. Alright, that is basically all of the armor and weapons. I actually almost forgot. For the accessories here, laser tactical on our shotty. On the sniper, I am running the precision optic, integrated sup and tactical SR. If you saw in my last video, I was actually running the light optic. However, they have since changed the optics of legendary scopes and made them a lot cleaner, which is really freaking nice. So again, that is the main, I guess, portion of the builds. Cradle, I'm going to show my PvE Cradle first, then I'll show my PvP Cradle. So for PvE Cradle, we're running tac combo, bounty hunter, long range enhancement, handgun enhancement, and steady hand. I see a lot of people saying steady hand doesn't work. It does. The last part of it is weak spot damage plus 20% to the bullseye. That is an exclusive part of the perk, separate from the fast gunner and fortress warfare aspect. Fast gunner and fortress warfare are 40%, but the weak spot bullseye part is 20%. It is less, but it is still a lot and is worth running. For the next, we're running Sprint, Rapid Aid, and Deviation Master. Now, for the PvP Cradle, we are going to switch Agility for Deviation Master and Brawl Boost over Rapid Aid. This is my PvP Cradle. Something else I want to quickly mention, and that's going to be new to the videos, is the food I use. So for the drink, I actually use the iced tea. This increases my dodge speed and my movement speed after dodging, so I can be much faster. The food I use is Stardust Ratatouille. This increases character movement speed by 20%. It reduces our stamina consumption by 50% as well when sprinting, so it's pretty nice. Next to that, we stack our steak combos. Now, steak combo stacking is a way you can get extra little buffs on top of your food and drink. So if you go to your steak combo here and you choose certain meats, they will give you small benefits, and these actually stack. If you wanted to, you could run every single steak combo buff in here, but there's only 2 I'm going to recommend that are worth it. That is deer meat and rabbit meat. Rabbit meat is plus 40 stam and deer meat is plus 25. Now when we stack both of these combos, we get up to 70% extra stam. And I mean, that is pretty much the entire build video for V4. Again, not much has changed other than those 2 mods, both the munitions amplify and 3 strikes. I just want to make a video because, again, I'm seeing a lot of misinformation out there, and someone even said run the Lone Wolf set with the bingo, which doesn't make any sense, by the way. Also, almost forgot to mention, if you want to find out where any of the mods come from, Doombringer doc will be in the description below. It is fantastic. You can press Control F and type a mod that you want, and if you go to the substats tab that he recently added, you can actually see which are the best rolls you can get and the stat pools, which is really awesome to know. Alongside that, if you're curious where deviations, accessories, the once human map will also be in the description. I also want to quickly mention that the deviation I recommend running, because I forgot to mention it in this video, is Mini Wonder. Mini Wonder is a 10 out of 10 PvP deviance. If you're doing PvE though, I recommend either the Hound, the dog guy, or the Feaster. The Feaster is fantastic for bosses that have ads, because every ad there is, it'll latch a tentacle to it and give you up to 90% increased weapon damage, which is insane for PvE, especially Leah Labs. But for other bosses that don't have any ads, you want the dog deviant, because that will just give you a damage bonus with no ads around. Anyways, that is everything. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.